Hello. I'm on this side, Iris. Please let her know so she can come over here quickly. Hello, hello. Everybody, I'm live right now. I do apologize. Give it a few minutes. We'll wait for everybody to come out of this one to come over here. I'm waiting for my guests to come over here to click on this live instead. We do apologize. I sent the link. Just give it a few minutes. Okay. Okay, I see some more people coming in. Please come on this side, everyone. Here. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Please put it up there. I'm gonna close out this one and go to the new one. Just let everybody know. Come on, like and share, send it out. Iris, please come on this side. We do apologize. Girl, get out of there and come on over here. You ain't scared of what? Please come over. I'm over here. Iris, come on, click on that link I sent you. I apologize, everyone. I'm not sure why it's giving these issues right now. I should be live now on my Facebook channel. Let me go over there to make sure, because we are going to talk about so much already. Yes, I am live, so please come over. Lord have mercy. Am I on Facebook? I'm on YouTube. Lord. Hello, hello. Come on this side, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Come on this side. So I can share. I can see someone in here, but yes, I'm live now on Facebook. Come over here. Come over here. Hello. Hello. I'm over here. Send it out to let them know I'm over here instead. Hello. I'm on. I found my way. You can come on my main page, or you can come on the round table. I'm over here now. I'm just waiting for Iris to click back in, y'all. I apologize. I'm over here. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Can you just like and tag people over on us? I'm over here live now. We all good now? Everybody good? Let them know we over here. We let them know we're over here. I do apologize. I don't know what happened, y'all. We are here. And she was already going in about 30 minutes already. Okay. All right, everybody's coming back in. We're just waiting for Iris to come back in. And we can keep going. Thank y'all for coming back. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Hey, Tay. Hi, Mama Beverly. Hi, Malika. How are you? We do apologize if we was on the other side. So thank y'all for coming back. We was having issues, so but right now we're back. We're just waiting for everybody to pop back in here. So do me a favor. Send this out, let everybody know that we're over here now. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm gonna go to my YouTube and get the guests back in. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Steph, thanks for coming back, y'all. I appreciate it. I was trying to get the guests back in here. Thank y'all. Anybody, can y'all, hi, Mama Annie. Can y'all know we've been on the other side of the mountain for about 30 minutes. Hi, Sister Pamela. Sorry, y'all. She was talking. She already gave some few tips already. And just to find out, we were never live on Facebook. We were live on YouTube, but not Facebook. But we're back now. So thank y'all for coming in. Please like and share this so that everybody know that we're on this side of town. Okay? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. And as soon as the guests come back in here, oh, there she is. Don't be. Can you hear
Good
me?
evening. Buenos dias. How are you doing? All right. So I guess I was just having a temperament class all by myself. I was just going in, sis. I was going on because I
No,
figured
what
you weren't
happened?
on.
We was
So
live
I
on
was going
YouTube.
on and on. I was live on YouTube. So this thing cannot be okay. Amen. So
Okay, let's go ahead. Go. So my name is Juanita Adate. I am the CEO of the Around Table, and we're here with my special guest, my friend Iris. So we was on. I told her was on the other side of the mountain for about 30 minutes talking and stuff. So we're gonna let you go back in. The good thing about it, y'all, is that she's gonna tell you us information about a free class. So my sister, go ahead.
right.
I
So
know
I don't
business you
know.
were there.
It's okay. It's okay. Good evening again to everyone. Anyone that is new tuning in, hello. My name is Iris Rose. I am the CEO of the Apple Eye Movement. And I am privileged and honored to be here on the Around Table with my sister and my friend, Juanita. So, yes, the class is free. And you may say, well, why is it free? Because um, is there not a value to Iris's time and Iris's experience and Iris's wisdom? Of course. But this whole program is designed to be able to sacrifice and to sow into others, because the hope and the wish is that when you take the class, you are so ignited, and it has put something burning inside of you, and that you've learned so much and you've grown so much that you want to encourage someone else. So then you will then take what you have learned and take your workbook, and you will then want to maybe take it and teach the class to your family or your organization or on your job. Because, even though it is based on Ephesians 4:29, which is a scripture out of the Bible, it is really not a very churchy framework. Okay, let me just help anyone out there, because anyone who communicates and lives with other people, you work with other people, will benefit from this, because we are all wired, and only God has allowed us to be wired in such a way. So, what our job is, I believe, our calling, of course, is to be a good human being, a good person, and to treat people with dignity and respect, but to be very, very careful of your words, because words can, when you think about your childhood, right? And that's what I said in the beginning about how they said that sticks and stones break our bones, but words don't hurt us. They do. You may not remember for those of us that were spanked, you may not remember every spanking, right? But you could remember some of the cruel words that your family members have spoken. You may remember some of the cruel words that a coach or a teacher or a mentor or someone has spoken in your life. It's like, it's still, because how did you know that you had limitations? Usually it's because someone told you. Someone told you that you may not amount to much. Someone told you that you're going to be just like a family that is full of people that are non-progressive. Someone told you that. Someone told you that you weren't able to finish your college degree. So those words, because I don't want to keep beating the negativity, those words will play over and over inside of us, and they have torn us down. But that is why it's so important for us to speak life, for us to understand that words should be nourishment to the one that is speaking it, but more importantly, the one that is receiving it and hearing it. So we want to be careful of our words. And when we are mindful of our communication, like what I said this, but you heard that, is because I understand my audience. They always tell us that, right? To read the room and be mindful of the audience. Like if I know that one of my friends is a melancholic, that's the blue color, right? That's the language of perfection and order. Then I know that I can't come to her in the same manner that I would come to my friend who is a sanguine, who speaks the language of people and fun, and is bubbly and wants to be a storyteller. So and then you begin to treat people based on their wiring. Now, I know it could sound like, because that's what I thought in the beginning, like, this sounds like it's a lot. Like, why should I have to do all that? Because you want, again, the goal is that you want to be a person that is the builder and the encourager. You want to be the person that when people see you coming, they are glad and they don't want to run the other way. You want to be that person that you're like, you know what, if nobody else is going to tell me something good today, Iris is going to tell me something good today. Juanita is going to tell me something good. And it's not just hearing what we want to hear, but it's, again, because even in that, from being in relationships, we're adults on here, right? So let's speak, as they say, facts. we've all been in relationships. And when I say, again, relationships, with friendships as well as with a partner, even our children. Like, I really wish, for those of you that don't know, I'm a mother of 4 sons, and my children are all adults now. And I would have loved to have seen this framework work itself out and be instrumental in our home, and even how I parented them. If I had this, I would have parented my sons differently, because even in this, I know I have 2 sanguines and I have 2 phlegmatics. They're different, so that the way that I speak to them, the way that I speak to the sanguine, I cannot speak to the phlegmatic the same way, at least, and not want to get a favorable result. So that's really it. So if anyone has any questions, I guess we could take the questions now. And again, for anyone that is tuning in, this is a framework. I said this, you heard that. The class is going to open up the end of September. It's the only thing you have to commit to is, again, attending the class, doing your work, which is only to benefit you. And if you watch and see how it's going to benefit you and your relationships. And purchasing that's the only thing we ask you to do, is purchase the book. You could get it on eBay. You could, I'm sure, I know Amazon has it, and I think the booklet is about $22. And there are many other resources and other books that are an extension of this program. It's you know what, it can't even be called a program. I'm going to call this a life journey. This is a life journey, and it's going to bless you and help you to have better relationships in this life, right? That's what it's going to do. How you deal with people, right? How you deal with your boss, how you deal with if you're an entrepreneur out there, any entrepreneurs out there, how you deal with your clients or your customers, how you deal with the next door neighbor, right?
There is a question, Iris, on the floor. I put it up top on the screen. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it says, do we have to go ahead.
Do we have to attend the class to purchase the book? Well, you could purchase the book. You do not have to attend the class, but the book is designed to go through a 6-week program. So if you know someone that is knowledgeable in this framework and is able to instruct and guide you during those 6 weeks, you don't have to take the class with me, but to purchase the book, to have it, to go through it by yourself. It's designed for a group. It's designed for a tribe. It's designed for a community to go through it together. Because when you unpack those, we glean and we learn one from another. So when people have the discussion questions every week, you're not going to, it's just not going to benefit you to do it by yourself. But if you want to purchase the book, of course, you're free will agent, you can purchase the book, but you definitely want to do the course, the study of the framework with a group of people, and you should have someone that has been through it to guide you.
Okay, I'm not sure if because I know everybody who was on a few minutes ago from the other side of the town, we talked about a lot of stuff. About 30 minutes, Iris went about 30 minutes of this until we found out that we were not actually live on Facebook on my channels. We were live. If you want to get the first part of it, you can go to my YouTube channel, Juanita Living Life Unapologetically. I can send it to you, like sis, what you said. I can send it to you, and so you can have it, so you can watch the first 30 minutes of that. She gave a lot of tips and a lot of good stuff from this, and she is giving the course, and it is free. And how many weeks you said?
It's 6 weeks, because there's 6 lessons. So it's like one, and the dates are it's the last Monday. It's Monday evenings. It's starting, what is that, September 25th? Hold on, let me pull up my calendar. Yeah, starting the 25th, and it goes until the end of October. It's 6 weeks. It's 6 weeks. So Monday, and I know people are coming in from work. And what time do we say, Juanita? What time did I give you? 8:30, 8:15. You're on mute.
Yes, I believe that's what you had said. She's gonna have a whole different platform going on with that. You're gonna join her on her platform, and when you're doing this class. So we just put this right now. We just put it out there for everybody to know. Now, there's a lot of people who didn't get this part about the colors that's attached to, what are you? Someone said it's a good class. Oh, Dorel said the good class, and someone actually said, do you have to take the test in order to find out which one you are, or will the test give you,
Yeah,
or will the
yeah,
test give you the better answer? Now, just a quick, because I know that you don't talk, we already talked about it. I'm going to page 15, sister, and you can real quickly give that, and like you what was started off, and then we found out that we was all messed up. This part.
right. So even before you enter your first class, and it's something I want to use this word, and maybe because I'm sanguine, I just caught a sanguine moment. You want to make it fun. So no one is supposed to know. It's like the great reveal. The first night is like the great reveal, because no one knows exactly what the temperament is. And I'm going to just like unpack that a little bit in a second. But the only way you're going to know your temperament is by taking the class, taking the test. You have to take the test so that it could tell you your dominant temperament and your secondary temperament. So the great reveal is on the first night. We encourage you to wear the colors. And again, for those that are tuning in, that's why I'm wearing yellow, because that is my temperament, sanguine. And that is, it's different from personality traits. And we talked about that. I don't know who got it, who didn't, but your temperament is how God wired you. So it's something that like really cannot change. It's the way that it's the why behind your personality. That's a good way. It's your default setting. It's why you tick, how you tick. And so with the 4, class starts
There's a question.
9/25. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna go through the month of October, but it starts the last Monday of September. So that's 9/25. Yep,
That's
and it
every
goes to the
Monday.
end of October. So just really quickly, so the 4 temperaments they're all Greek words, because this started all the way back from the Greek physicians and philosophers. So they're sanguines. Those are the people that speak the language of people and fun. The cholerics, which are red, the language of power and control. The phlegmatics, the language of common harmony. And the melancholics, which are probably sick and tired of us right now with this technology issue, because the melancholics, the melancholics are blue, and they speak the language of perfection and order, which we are. And we were on time, but we just had some things that happened, and so
Right.
so the first night of class, after you take your assessment, yes, you have to take your assessment, you wear your color, and so it's like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you were caloric. I thought you were going to be choleric, because that's the way they pronounce it, choleric. I didn't know you were going to be choleric. I thought you were going to be melancholic. And do we need to get caught up on that? No. What we need to do is get caught up on how to better deal with our phlegmatic brothers and sisters who like common harmony, and what words should I speak that are going to help fill their tank. That's what I was talking about when I was having a whole speech by myself, so that they're not running on empty. But I want to say this, because it seems like it's a lot of pressure. It could be because it's a work like anything else. It may seem like it could potentially be overwhelming, but let's not look at it like that. Let's look at it as I'm going to end up coming out a better human and knowing how to better interact with people that I surround myself with. But the thing about it is with the tank, and this is one of the classes. See, I don't want to give all the goodies away. The thing that we have to understand is we can't always look to people. So if I am sanguine, and I know that there are certain words that are going to fill my tank, or certain actions that are going to fill my tank. I can't always look to my sons or my significant other or my sisters or my brothers to fill my tank, because what if no one fills my tank and I'm on empty? I'm just depleted because of maybe all of the things that I'm enduring in my life, right? So then what do I do? Because no one is filling my tank. And one of the classes teaches you scriptures that you can stand on that are going to help you to encourage yourself. Because if nobody else fills your tank, you fill your tank. I mean, it's nice when your husband fills your tank, and when your boss and your colleagues have filled your tank, and your sorors have filled your tank, and people have said all great things that help who you are, because you are wired this particular way. But if no one else fills your tank, this framework helps give you tools, because that's what it is. We want to be successful in life, right? And so it gives you tools to help you to fill your own tank if no one else is filling your tank.
Okay, so I have a question, and that's on
Yep.
something you were talking about, that temperament. So by taking this class, I find out, actually I'll take the class and do the study and the research. I find out who I am, and then am I able to identify another person's, is this like a character trait or something?
Well, it's a yes and no, but yes, that's one of the things I think we were disconnected when I said it, that even though, and again, I'm going to repeat myself because I don't know who heard what I said previously. No, you do not have to. And the book is a workbook. I'm just answering the question. It says, do I have to read the entire book before class number one?
And that's a teacher. That's a teacher who put that in there. I'm gonna put the name, but that's a teacher in there. Mm-hmm.
Nope. And it's the book. I'm saying book, but it's a very simple read. It's really a booklet. It's a workbook. Okay, maybe I'm using the wrong terminology. It's a workbook. So pardon moi. And no. The only thing you need to do, I think maybe there is something before class one, but the main thing is that you take the assessment, and I think there is something for you to do. So it's just like, usually there's some questions for you to answer. There's some things for you to reflect on. It's very simplistic. It's the whole, and then there are videos with each one. And so when you're out, at the gym, walking, on your lunch break, the videos are short, maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Like I was reviewing for tonight, and I went back to video one, which is the introduction, and it was 15 minutes. So it's not going to take you an hour to listen to the video and do your homework, if you will, if that's not a curse word, homework for the class. But remember, again, this is all about building you up so you can build others up. It's for our betterment. But what was I going to say? Because right before then, I was saying something, Juanita, help me, because the senior moment just kicked in. What was
I was too busy laughing. Oh, you was talking about, you said you want to go back to something. You was talking about temperament. We talked about the colors, and then I asked a question about, can I identify with myself? After I identify myself, can I? Yeah.
Right. It came back. So yes, this was what I wanted to put out there, that I don't know who heard. I am not a licensed therapist yet, but taking this class, like taking this class, I've done it quite a few times now. First, I was the student, and then I became the teacher of the class. I think I explained that, but it does make you. It becomes a way of life, and it does make you incorporate this even into the most simple errand that you may run, like going to the store. And then you go into the store and you begin to see how some people, and sometimes you may be off because you really don't know. You cannot give a definitive temperament until that assessment is taken. But you look at people and you're just like, okay, sweetie pie is choleric, because you see because they speak the language of power and control, right? And then you begin to look at people that you know, and a lot of times you will be right, Juanita. You will be right. You'll say, you know what, I already know this one. Like, even before, once I learned this, even before my sons took it, because we did it together, I said, you know what, I was actually surprised. One, he has a dual temperament also, because one I just knew was choleric, one I knew was sanguine, and I knew the other two were phlegmatic. I knew that. But the one that I thought was just choleric, he is a toss between choleric and sanguine. Got to take the test though, so you know. It's going to help you. I keep saying that it is going to help you. When do we get the info about the assessment to do before the class starts? Or is all of that in the book? The assessment is in the book. And if you, Juanita, we need a melancholic that has perfection and order. So the best way, if they're interested, can they, they have my contact information, or they can direct DM you, right? And I could give you the information, give you my information. We'll put it out there. But I'm on Facebook. I think everyone, I'm on Facebook. You can message me. I could get your information, and then so that you could get the link to the Zoom class. Do we have any other questions, or all hearts and minds clear? Because you know me.
Can you hear me?
No, repeat what you said. Can you hear me?
I said, yes. I said, can you provide your information so we can put it in this, the comments, so anybody come back to watch the video? Because you remember, we're also on YouTube, that they can watch this. They can go to your information. Can you provide that so we can put it in the chat?
Right. So I'm just thinking, okay, so they can just, you know what, I'm going to give my...
No. You can join your Apple Eye.
You could do Apple Eye.
Okay.
And it's spelled APP, and that's why I wish I had it all ready for the slides and everything. And Apple Eye has a letter missing, so you have to spell it this way: APPLEYE. It's all one word. So the E from the apple is the first E in the I, and it's one word, Apple Eye. Iris Rose is on Facebook. And I can also provide my email, which is Iris L. Rose, real simple, Iris L. Rose at Yahoo.
Okay. I'm just going to pull this in there. Oh, there it is.
And we want to, and again, when we come for the class, I mean, we want to let our hair down. We want to be able to be transparent. Because we just want to grow. We want to ask questions. We want to answer questions. We want it to be engaging, because we want you to get the tools that you need so that you can be the best version of yourself and be a more effective communicator. Is there such a
question on the floor?
Being better than you know what? I don't know who asked that question, but you know what? I had the same question when I did. You know what? No, because that's like to say that one person, but I asked that too, because you think about the descriptions of each, right? And like I said, I didn't want to be sanguine, because I thought sanguine, yes, Juanita. Yep. Mm-hmm. I thought sanguine was, especially because, again, when you look at the booklet and as we take the class, you'll see that each temperament, just like each person, right, has strengths and has weaknesses. So when I looked at some of the weaknesses for sanguine, I said, no, I don't want to be sanguine. I don't want to be sanguine. But there is not one that is better than the other. They're all beautiful people, wired as God has orchestrated for them to be here on this earth at this time. So, but I asked that same question too, because I was just like, wait a minute, I want to be power and control. I want to be power and control. By the way, that's my dominant. And this is the other thing too. when you take the assessment, and I don't want you to get so fixated on the assessment, we do need to know your temperament. We do need to know your dominant one. But you'll find, like, for example, me, and I'm just putting all my stuff out there, not like it's personal, and you can send it to the IRS. So like the sanguine is my dominant temperament, right? And then I have right behind it, it was only a few points between caloric and melancholic. So my dominant, I think it was only like a 1 or 2 points away. So it's just like, you can begin to see a few of the attributes of each temperament inside of one person. Like there's sometimes that you can relate to being phlegmatic. You could relate to being caloric. So, but you do have a typically you have one dominant one and one secondary. And you become little.
That was actually my. I was going to ask, can I be more than one? Is that something like a split personality? No, I'm just kidding.
like bipolar, you bipolar. And no, I'm just joking. I was sharing, I don't know if you heard me, that my cousin, but let me just throw something out there. Now, I don't know, because I can only see my sister Juanita. I can't see any of your faces. So I just want you to have this moment, and then we're going to begin to wrap it up. Take any other questions. So there are things that drive each temperament, right? There are things that each temperament, that they seek, right? So now you didn't take the assessment, or maybe you did, but I'm just going to share with you some of them, like the sanguines. The sanguine, that's the yellow people. They seek, this is what they need. This is something that they need. This is something that they seek. This is page 65, Juanita. So they want approval, acceptance, attention, and affection. Where the choleric, those are the red people, they want, this is their innate need, right? This is how they're wired. They want loyalty. And it doesn't mean that the sanguine doesn't want loyalty. It's just that these are like the most, these are the driving forces for each temperament. So the choleric is its loyalty, sense of control, appreciation, and credit for work. They want they want to say, you know what, I did that, and check my name. The phlegmatic, those are the green people. Their innate needs are harmony, feeling of worth, lack of stress, and respect. And again, does it mean that the choleric, who wants to be disrespected? Nobody. But again, these are most important, most crucial to that specific temperament. And then you have the blue people, the melancholics, their innate need, they need safety, sensitivity, support, space, and silence. So again, you learn a lot. It's not like a college course, but you know what, but it is deep. Of course, there's a lot of philosophy laced in there, and it really gives you opportunities to reflect on self and help with others, because that's what it's about, getting those tools so that you can be successful.
I have a question, Iris. And anybody else here, if you have any questions, please post them now before we close out. And another thing is, if you're new to this channel, please hit the like button so you will know what other things that's going to be coming up, because we have some exciting things coming up in September and October. So please do that. So my question was this. Get out of here. My question was this. You said it starts on September the 25th. How long is each class that's going to take place?
Well, we are going to put a 45-minute cap on it. It could be less, but we're not going past 45 minutes.
Okay, so no more than 45 minutes. That's the cap. After 45 minutes, then we're going to close it. And then we'll have to wait until the next course that comes up.
Right. And you can
I'm
always
just
free
go ahead.
and you can always feel free during the week if you need to call me, email me any questions, if you have any concerns, anything that comes up. Um, and again, is it possible to take a little, you know what, that is another brilliant question. Um, you will notice that someone says, is it possible to have a little of all four colors? You may notice that you have some attributes of each, yes, but you're going to have a dominant one, or even if it's two, like, and again, that is very um, rare, very unusual for someone to score the same for two. But it does happen. Like I said, it happened with my son. It happened with my cousin. Out of my family, like I was sharing earlier, we did it during the pandemic. So let's say out of 20 people, there were like two that ended up with two dominant um temperaments. But you will notice that you could relate, yes, to all four, but you're going to have a dominant.
You finish your thought. You said they can reach out to you in your
Yes.
email.
Yes, if they have, like, during the week, if you have questions, if there's anything that I can help you with, um, assist you, um, for the, in between classes, then they can feel free to do that as well. And, and if you have someone, and those of you that are on, you may feel like, and it's okay. And it's okay. You may feel like, you know what, this class is too much of a commitment. I don't want to do it. But I know that, my cousin or my coworker or my brother would benefit. They would love this. They would love something like this. And if you want to share that, then that's fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, once again, the book you can find. Well, I found mine's on Amazon, and it's $21.99 on Amazon. I'm not sure where else you can get it. Maybe Barnes and Noble.
Yep. You eBay, Temu has everything, including the kitchen sink. So I'm sure they may have it.
And she said it before. This book. Kathleen Edelman is a Christian counseling. She's she has a master's in Christian counseling
Mhm.
psychology. Okay, so I don't know if anybody heard that. There's a lot of stuff I'm sure y'all missed, and we apologize again. So we have any more questions, because we're going to close this out. Um, if there's no more questions, and I'm gonna wait a few minutes, and then you can please follow our sister. She has the Apple Eye movement. We post that in there. Don't forget that. You can find her on there, and you can also find us on Woman Beyond the Walls.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about that a little bit? Thank you. It didn't work. I could. Thanks.
You can
Um,
also find us on the Woman Beyond the Walls. We have a page on Facebook. It's a private one, so if you do want to join, you can join that. You take over, Iris, with that.
with Women Beyond the Walls.
If that's what you choose, or you can just stick right where you are, because you're a part of that, and you're part of so many things, so it's up to you.
That's what we do. That's what we do. We're a tribe. It's all about community.
Mhm.
So no, yeah, just look out for Women Beyond the Walls. We're a sister circle, a women's empowerment group. So we encourage. I know our page is private, right, Juanita?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
have a Facebook page, but we do community work, and we encourage women. And we have a book that will be dropping soon.
Yes. And if you're in our local area, we'll have a back to school breakfast.
Hmm.
Um,
We're going to
September the 2nd, but there'll be more information coming forth. Okay, so
post it on our page. All right. So
I
we,
said this, you heard that. I said this, you heard that. If you are interested in any of this, please go to Apple Eye and follow her. Click like on her page, and also click like on this page, and we will get more information out to you. There's some great, awesome things coming forward. We do not want you to miss it. And I'm not sure if you did not hear it before. The class that she is giving is doing is free. FRE. Free, free dot 99 or free, whatever you say, free 99. So you really don't get, there's a lot of stuff in this book and a lot of stuff that we're going to be sharing. And you do not have to put your whole life story up. We're not asking for your whole life story. We're
Amen.
just saying, come on and enjoy. So, Iris, you have anything else before we close out? Because, we've been on here for a little bit.
Well, just
And I
for,
appreciate you.
It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you, Juanita, for having me on your program. And again, I just want to reiterate what I started out in the beginning, that this whole framework about better communication is based on Ephesians 4:29. And I just want to end how I started by rereading that. Do not let any wholesome talk come out of your mouth, unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. So, your words have power. We want to watch our words. We want to make sure that we are speaking life. Can you repeat the names of the other groups? Women Beyond the Walls.
Yes. Women Beyond the Walls is one of them. Apple Eye is one of them. And what was other? And then you can follow this group here as well, this page.
Right, around
the Around Table. You can follow this as well.
And I just want to be clear. The person is asking for they said amen, because I wanted to know if they wanted the 4 temperaments. So that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sowing the time, because time is a precious commodity. You can't get it back. So thank you for joining us, and continue to support my sister and her podcast and her platform here. She's doing a great thing. She's had some amazing shows. So we just thank everyone. I wish everyone well. God bless.
Thank you, everyone. And I always close out my every platform that I'm on. It is not over until God says so.
Amen. Amen.
So thank you, everyone. Have a good night, everyone. I see all the little things. Thank you for the hearts, the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for inviting people in. We will see you soon. Do not forget to like this, because we have a lot more things coming to the page, to Apple Eye, to Women Beyond the Walls. We will see you soon. Many blessings. Bye-bye.